Hola a todos, bienvenidos a sus apuntes del pretérito. Today we're going to talk about the preterite tense. Specifically, we're going to talk about AR verbs in the preterite tense. Your goal by the end of this lesson is to be able to say what actions people completed, what they did basically in the past. So our key idea of the day is that the preterite tense is used to communicate completed actions in the past. These are things that are one and done. When I use the preterite, I'll often snap, like, oh yeah, like yesterday I went to the store, I opened a present, and I cooked some spaghetti. I cooked some spaghetti. So things that are completed, things that you did. Think of it like the ed ending in Spanish. You know, I opened, I cooked, I whatever you did yesterday. And we're going to come back to this pattern as soon as we're done conjugating. I'm going to see if you can find out what the pattern was. So we have levantar, and remember that levantar means to raise or to lift. We'll go with lift because it's shorter. So to say I lifted is yo levanté. E with an accent. And then tú levantaste. Él levantó. Nosotros levantamos. Vosotros levantasteis. Y ellos levantaron. So you'll notice here we drop the AR and we replace it with haste, o, hamos, hastes, aron. Let's do that again, but this time with nadar. Nadar means to swim. And if I want to say I swimmed, oh no, I swam. Oh, it's irregular. Anyway, I swam is nadé. You swam is nadaste. He swam, nadó. We swam, nadamos. Y'all swam, nadastes. Oh, there's no accent. Just kidding. Sorry. Nadastes. And then they swam is nadaron. Again, we're taking off our AR ending and we're replacing it with haste, o, hamos, hastes, y aron. Is that the same as what we did with levantar? Haste, o, hamos, hastes, aron. It is. That is our conjugation pattern. So if we want to say what we did with AR verbs, we drop the AR, and with yo, we replace it with, oh, I'm going to do this in orange. Tú is haste. Él was it, replace the AR with an o. With nosotros, replace the AR with an hamos. Vosotros hasteis. Y ellos aron. So we're going to take this pattern, just kidding, sorry. We're going to take this pattern and we are going to bring it down to our new verbs. So here we go. We got our haste, o, hamos, hastes, aron pattern. And we have terminar. Terminar means to finish or to end. So if you finished your project or whatever, you're going to use terminar. Now, because it's an AR verb, we're going to use our regular AR endings on it, which means we can just drop that AR, replace it with the endings we already have. So I finished is yo terminé. You finished, tú terminaste. Él terminó. Nosotros, we finished, nosotros terminamos. Y'all finished, vosotros terminasteis, and they finished, ellos terminaron. So nosotros terminamos con esa tabla. We finished this table. Ta-da! And then finally we have tomar. Tomar means to take. Ooh, yes, nice. Okay, So it's got my endings here, my regular AR endings. So if I wanted to say, oh man, this is irregular in English too. We wouldn't say taked. I would say I took. We drop this AR ending, forget that ar, and then replace it with our e hasta o, almost hasta aron. So we have tomé, tomaste, tomó, tomamos, tomastes, y tomaron. So that's how you conjugate verbs in the preterite tense. The conjugation process is the same, but this time, instead of our normal o, as, a, amos, as, ice, on, we have the ed ending. We're in the past now, so we've got some ed endings in Spanish. Excellent. Go ahead and review this information by reading page 331 in Avancemos. That's 331 in Avancemos. And then complete these activities. If you need a refresher for your vocab, remember you can go up to this finger tool up there, tap on that, and that'll take you to your Quizlet set. Okay, now that you've had some time to go over your activities, let's go over the answers together. So in Actividad 5, you had to say when people finished their walks. So here are the answers. Number 1, we had yo terminé a las 11 menos cuarto. That's 10:45. For number 2, we had 12:20. So that gives us Mario y un amigo terminaron a las 12:20. Mario y un amigo, that's 2 people, so that's ellos terminaron. Just like yo terminé, ellos terminaron. And then at 1:15, tú terminaste a la 1:15. Number 4, at 9:50, Carlota terminó a las 10 menos 10. Número 5, at 10:10, so instead of 10 minus 10, now we got 10 and 10. We have ustedes terminaron a las 10:10. Número 6, nosotros, at 3:40, we have nosotros terminamos a las 4 menos 20. Número 7, at 1:55, mis hermanos terminaron a las 2 menos 5. Y finalmente, at 9:30, mi padre terminó a las 9:30. To continue some vocab practice along with some conjugations here, we'll read through the paragraph. We'll first decide which of the verbs we want to pick, and then we'll conjugate them. So, ayer mi familia y yo pasar un rato en la playa de Boca Chica. We spent some time at the beach. We didn't decorate the beach. I think you can get in trouble for littering if you do that. Okay, número 2. Mis padres invitar, they invited a mis abuelos también. There's no mention of celebration, so they invited my grandparents as well. Mi padre, I reread. Mi madre preparar sándwiches. She prepared sandwiches. She doesn't work sandwiches. And that doesn't make sense. So, preparar sándwiches. Y yo, con las bebidas, I helped with the drinks. I didn't clean with the drinks. That would just make a bigger mess. Mis hermanos bucear en el mar. They went scuba diving. They scuba dived. Scuba dove. They went scuba diving in the sea. They didn't use in the sea. That doesn't make sense. Y yo, el sol, I went sunbathing. Yo tomé, tomar. You want tomar because you can't use the sun unless you mention solar panels or something. Después toda la familia. Win or swim? Swim makes the most sense. We're talking about going to the beach here. So the whole family swam. Y tú, en el mar ayer, did you walk in the sea or did you swim in the sea? Did you swim in the sea? It makes a lot more sense. Okay, now let's go through and actually conjugate them. So ayer mi familia y yo, that would be a nosotros, mi familia y yo, pasamos. Pasamos un rato en la playa de Boca Chica. Mis padres, so they invited, that's ellos invitaron. Ellos invitaron a mis abuelos también. Mi madre so madre preparó, because it's the ella ending of preparó. Remember an accent there. Sándwiches y yo ayudé. Con las bebidas. Mis hermanos, that's going to give us an ellos ending, bucearon en el mar. Y yo, if I want to put tomar in the yo form, we've got the a ending. So yo tomé el sol. I went sunbathing. I sunbathed? That's a thing. Después, toda la familia. Ooh, this is a tricky one. Oh, nice. So we have nadar, but toda la familia. So I know you want to do like a nosotros or whatever, but la familia is one thing. So that's nado. Toda la familia nadó. Y tú, we're going to put nadar in the tú form, giving us nadaste. Y tú nadaste en el mar ayer? Did you go swimming in the ocean yesterday? I certainly didn't, but maybe you did, and all the power to you. Okay, excellent. That was activity 6. Now in activity 7. You're going to be asking a partner, hey, did you do this thing or did you not do this thing? So first, we're going to write the question, and then you're going to answer the question. So the first one has a picture of this guy walking along the beach. And so we want to ask, did you walk on the beach? ¿Caminaste en la playa last week? Say, oh no, yo no caminé en la playa. Now, that's making an assumption. Maybe you did. If you did, in fact, walk on the beach, and you can change that, you can say, sí, yo caminé en la playa. But I didn't, and I'm no liar, so I'm going to leave that alone. Now, número 2, it has this beautiful picture of someone swimming. So if I want to ask, did you swim? That's 3 words in English. It's 1 in Spanish. Nadaste? Did you swim? That's it. That's all I need. I didn't, so I'm going to say no, yo no nadé. Done. Our third one has a picture of our friend Mario lifting weights. So we're going to ask, did you lift weights? Can you guys hear the fire truck in the background? It's very exciting. Because I, and probably those firemen, also did lift weights. I would say, sí, yo levanté pesas. Number 4 asks, did you use sunscreen? So did you use would give usaste bloqueador del sol? ¿Usaste bloqueador del sol? And of course, if you always use sunscreen. I always use sunscreen every single day. Sí, yo usé bloqueador del sol. Next, this has someone preparing food. So you asked, did you prepare food? ¿Preparaste comida? And I, in fact, did prepare some food last week. I did not starve. So, sí, yo preparé comida. Y, finalmente, did you sunbathe? ¿Tomaste el sol? And I did, in fact. So, I'm going to say, sí, yo tomé el sol. If you did not, you say, no, yo no tomé el sol. That's fine. Now, in addition to this whole thing looking like Christmas, there's a whole nother pattern. Every single question has that tu form. Caminaste, nadaste, levantaste, usaste, preparaste, tomaste. You'll also notice that each answer has the yo form. Yo nadé, o caminé, nadé, levanté, usé, preparé, tomé. They all have the correct preterite forms. Now, did you get it? Para, piensa, stop, and think. Do you understand? So go ahead and pause this video and complete each sentence with the preterite form of the verb in parentheses. Número uno. Tú, with tomar, remember that tú ending is aste. So, tú tomaste el sol mucho. Y ahora, tu piel está roja. Oh no, you got sunburnt. Bummer. Should use sunscreen. Tú no usaste bloqueador de sol. Okay, anyway. Ayer, mis amigos y yo gives us that amos ending. And then bucear is buceamos. Nice. We went scuba diving in the sea. Jose Ricardo, we have, that'll give us the ellos, which is Aaron. And then almost worked. Levantaron pesas para ser más fuertes. Excellent. They lifted weights to be stronger. There you have it. There's the preterite. Memorize this chart. Love it forever. We're going to be using it for the rest of the year. Have a fantastic time on the rest of your activities.